Hello, party people. Sorry, I'm just connecting the Bluetooth. I thought it was on, but it's not. Hi. Hopefully the audio is a little bit better. I don't know what this series is called. I kind of want to call it like a let's talk type of video. I want this to be very much like a podcast, like something you can just have on if you're in the middle of something, if you just want to like chit chat with me. That's kind of my vibe because I love listening to long videos or podcast type videos when I'm cleaning my room or organizing or just like doing stuff. And that is very much what I want this series to be on my channel. It's going to be super casual, super laid back. Obviously, I'm using my photo booth camera. Mainly because I don't want to record on my phone. It's wasting too much storage. Second, I don't have a camera, but I'm working on buying one. And I need my phone because I had you guys ask me questions for today's episode because I think I kind of want to do like either get to know me kind of video and then we can just talk because I'm assuming people will ask me questions about myself because anytime I go live or something, people have questions and I'm always down to answer. Just taking off this sticker from the DMV because me and my sister had to go to the DMV today to get our new IDs. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait for the questions to roll in. But I wanted to start my intro. Sorry if this bothers you. People always point it out on my TikTok. I never even noticed it until people started commenting about it. But yeah, let's get into some questions and chit chat. I'm so excited. I love talking to you guys. Okay, let's see. So the next question I actually got a few times. My main inspo, who's your style inspo? This list can go on and on for a really long time. I admire so many people for like just their fashion sense or like how their Instagram looks or just like who they are as a person, how they carry themselves. I definitely have a lot of inspirations, but I'm guessing you guys are wondering about fashion. Always, Devin Lee Carlson will remain supreme. She is the ultimate style person for me. I also really love your baby Jules on TikTok. She's really young. She's 16, I think, but I really like how she kind of wears whatever she wants and doesn't really care about what's in style or not. I really, really love that about her. Victoria Villarroel, Kylie Jenner's old assistant. I love her vibe. I feel like she's also someone that like doesn't care about what other people think. I mean, that's how it comes off. I love her so much. Ruby Lynn, I really like her style. I think she kind of started the wave of like the new vibes that's going on. Like, I don't know. I feel like she's very like Pinterest. She's all over my Pinterest, so I feel like she really started the style trends that are in right now. She started. Oh my God, she started bag walls. Everyone does bag walls. Yeah, I feel like I could literally go on. I mean, inspo for life. Congresswoman AOC, I love her. I love just powerful women. I think they're the best. Favorite outfit that I've worn this summer. Maybe I'll include like a little clip or a little picture. I think, let me go on my Instagram. I have a lot of outfits that I've been wearing that I love. Oh, I don't know if this counts for summer. Maybe I'll just show you guys a picture. But I wore this really cute red dress. I don't know if you guys will be able to see. With my black cowboy boots, and they were both thrifted. But I ended up selling this dress to my friend because she looked so much better in it. And I really loved this outfit, but I feel like I was the only one that liked it. I wore this like tankini Hawaiian print shirt that was like for sure from the 90s and a black mini skirt with these black chunky sandals. And I wear my hair slicked back. I love wearing my hair out of my face. That was probably one of my favorite outfits too. Let's see. Ooh, I got tons of. Oh my god, last time I looked, there was like not that many. Now there's like tons. Okay. Favorite year of school. I didn't like school that much. Maybe you can cancel out middle school. I really hated junior high. I didn't mind elementary school, but I was really odd looking back then, so that's for sure not a favorite. I'd have to say maybe my senior year of high school, it was really fun because I got really, really close to my friends. I'm still friends with them now. They're like my best friends in the world. And it was a lot of fun. The only part that like wasn't fun was like all like the college stuff that you have to do and stuff like that. But I feel like at the end of the day, it wasn't that bad. I survived. So maybe my senior year of high school. Let's see, do you have a job? Well, I have worked since I was 16. I've had many jobs since I was 16, and I'm now 21. But I guess my job right now is working for myself because that's always been my goal is to be self-employed and kind of be my own boss. So I quit working. Actually, I didn't quit. Well, because of COVID, everyone kind of got let go from my work. I used to work at Nordstrom's. I worked retail for like 3 or 4 years. I think 4 years. Yeah, since I graduated high school, I've been working retail. And I used to be a dancer like since I was 3 or 4 up until I was a senior in high school. So when I was around 16, I started assisting and teaching dance classes um, to like pay for like studio fees and stuff like that to make it like easier for my mom. And that's when I started working. And then I also was a receptionist. I have been a personal assistant. I've been an intern several times, but I've worked retail the longest. Yeah, since I was like 17 or 18, I've worked retail. But now I just sell on Depop, and I really, 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 really want that to be like my main like thing, which is my main source of income right now because I don't make money off YouTube or TikTok like that. I don't really make any money off social media yet. I mainly just make money off selling on Depop, and I really want to make that like bigger, and I want to help grow it a lot more. I really want to do pop-ups at flea markets because I love shopping at flea markets. So I'm just kind of working towards working for myself and being self-employed. I get that question asked a lot because I feel like people think I hang out every single day. And obviously I do have days where I kind of don't really have an agenda. I kind of just play it by ear, which is what I love. Like, I don't really like being told that I have to go to work from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. and close the store and deal with all these customers. Like, I learned pretty young that's working for someone is really not what I want to do for the rest of my life. And my dad has always been super encouraging and super supportive of working for myself and like putting in that hard work. Like, it's not easy to work for yourself because you have to have self-discipline and being able to tell yourself, okay, like today, like you're gonna work, like you're gonna do stuff. So my dad has been super supportive of me, and he has helped me financially kind of like start selling when I was a little bit younger. But now I buy my own merchandise and I sell it like with all my own money. And basically the money that I make from Depop, I kind of use it to invest into buying more stuff for my Depop. So it's not like a crazy profit, but I really enjoy doing it, and that is kind of what I love because I really don't enjoy listening to Karens yell at me if I don't have their size in stock. Yeah, hope that answered your question. Do Another question I get asked a lot is, do you go to college? I don't. I actually went to school in San Francisco for 2 years. Um, and my parents recently just got a divorce. Well, they're separated and they're going through a divorce right now. It's going to be about a year since they've been going through the divorce. So at the time, I was living in San Francisco when my parents decided to split up. I was living in San Francisco, going to school there, living with my friends, and my dad had told me that he wouldn't be able to afford for me to live in San Francisco, and I obviously didn't work enough or make enough money to pay for myself to live in San Francisco. I definitely helped pay my parents pay When I lived in San Francisco, like my parents would pay for rent, which was a huge like blessing. That was really awesome of them to do. But I would pay for like my utility bills whenever it came in and stuff like that. And then basically to like live there, I paid for myself like grocery shopping expenses, car, gas, food. Like I paid for that all myself. But I really couldn't afford to live there by myself. Like to pay rent. So I moved back home and I've been living home for about a year now. And when I came back home, I didn't really have like a school in mind that I wanted to transfer to. And like I said, my parents are really supportive. My dad has always told me that he doesn't think that going to college or going to school is necessarily for everyone. Obviously, I think if you wanted to be a lawyer, a social worker, a doctor, things that require, uh, what is it called? Maybe I should go back to school. Things that require like school, I guess. I can't find the word that I'm thinking of. Um, yeah, obviously college is great for that, but someone that kind of wants to start their own business, I feel like it's all really a big learning curve and a big learning lesson. Not everything that you learn in school will help you necessarily in life. And I mean, if I want to go back to school, I can go back to school at any time. Right now, I just feel like it's not really something that I want to do. I really want to focus all my time on myself, as in being a better business person, selling on Depop, making more connections. I did work for a PR company for about 6 months in LA, and I really loved it, and I really thought that's what I was gonna do. And once that was over, I kind of had like a little break, and I was also an assistant to a celebrity stylist. And I did not enjoy that very much, but it was something to experience. And I feel like there's like literally no better way to figure out what you like to do than experiencing. If I were to go to school to be a stylist, but like fashion school, that I've never actually done the work, that would have been like a lot of time wasted. And that is not something that I want to do or waste my parents' money because college is expensive and it is a privilege to go. And I would never want to waste my parents' money like that for something that I didn't want to do because I thought I would love being a stylist, and then I was an assistant to a stylist, and I did not like it at all. That will never be my profession. To be a celebrity stylist is just not my thing. I could see myself going into PR. I really enjoyed it if I were to go back to work. But I can go back to school and take another internship if I want. Right now, that's not what I'm gonna do. Sorry, that was kind of a long question too. Okay, next question. What's your fave online Depop shops? Or my mom is yelling at my brother. My fave online shop slash Depop shops for cold weather clothes. I am not someone that can help you with cold weather clothes. I live in Southern California. It is currently 90 degrees in October. Yeah, that is something I cannot help you with. I wouldn't even know like how to dress for really cold weather. Like cold for me is like 60 degrees, and that is typically jeans, a shirt, a hoodie, and a jacket over my hoodie if it's really that cold. But I feel like I'm not, maybe I think Zara and Aritzia have like really nice puffer jackets. So if you need like a puffer jacket, that would probably be a good place because I know I want a puffer jacket, and those are probably the stores that I'm gonna look at. My favorite online Depop shops. Let me look right now. I actually have a few that are amazing. I stalk them every day because I just love getting inspo from them. Oh, I guess another inspo I get is Depop. I love looking at Depop. Depop has such cool things. Let's see. I think it's this girl that I'm obsessed with. Oh my god, yes, okay. This girl's name is ABZ Green. That's her username. Garms for Huns. It looks like. God. Yeah, you won't be able to see. But I'll leave her username right here. It's called ABZ Green. She has like the best vintage clothes, like the cutest designer vintage clothes. Oh my god, she has the cutest like Dior muscle tanks and baby tees, but they're like ones that I haven't seen. Like everyone has, but she has really cool like Moschino but muscle muscle tanks. Oh my god. There's this really cute cheetah and pink one that I'm obsessed with. I stare at it all the time, and her prices are pretty fair. She has some really unique pieces. I also love Sugar and Spice Vintage. She has really cute bags. I look at her page all the time. Let's see. Anna Vintage jewelry. She has really pretty gold pieces. Um, and they're not that expensive. I really like her stuff too. Isabella Vrana. I actually worked with her for my TikTok and Instagram, but she has the cutest clothes. She's based in the UK, I believe, in London, I think. And she actually has her own clothes too that she makes. Like she has the best black mini skirts, and she also has them in like pinstripe and plaid. Like I love her Depop. She actually really inspires me too. I love how I think she started Depop like 3 or 4 years ago, and now she has like a studio and like these clients. Like I just like love that, and that's so inspiring because that's something that I really want. And yeah, those are kind of like the people that I like look at every day. I kind of just go on my explore page and type in like certain things that I want to find. But those would be my favorites for Depop. My favorite skirt, probably my black mini skirt or my brown mini skirt that has a slit that I thrifted. So cute. Okay, another question I got is how come you decided to go vegan? I'm actually not vegan. I do eat a lot of vegan foods though because my best friend is vegan, and I think I accidentally became vegetarian over quarantine. So like my friend kind of stopped eating meat and like basically she's vegan. So and every time I would eat with her, I would just eat vegan as well. And that happened for like a few months. And then whenever, because my family is Mexican, so they love to eat like red meat like all the time. And I started to get like slowly grossed out. And sorry, I burp all the time. I feel like I just accidentally became vegetarian. I didn't stop eating everything animals because I love eggs. I don't know if that's bad to say. I eat eggs quite often. But I am dairy free. I try to be dairy free, but sometimes I literally have to have cheese like on my food or like sour cream, but like I use like vegan cream cheese, almond milk, stuff like that. I have a lot of vegan cheeses too that I really like. They're always really good. Um, but I'm vegetarian. Actually, I guess pescatarian because I eat sushi. Um, so I'm not vegan, but I do eat vegan food and I think vegan food can be very yummy. Okay. Fave song. I have so many favorite songs. I feel like songs that I will never skip though are Nights by Frank Ocean. It reminds me of high school. It reminds me of my like one of my best friends from high school. We were both obsessed with Blonde, the album when it came out because we were like seniors. Um, Sex by the 1975. I love that song. It freaking hits different. I think a lot of songs that I just like never skip. Let's check my top 25 playlist. I'm obsessed with One Direction and 5 Seconds of Summer. I'll never skip the 5 Seconds of Summer One Direction song. Um, Sorry if you hear that noise. It's my computer. It's literally making a super loud noise. Hopefully you can't hear it. Oh my god, I used to be obsessed with the song Fuck Love by X and Trippie Redd. Like I never skipped that song. I used to be obsessed with that song. Oh my god, Broken Clocks, Come On by SZA. Is that even a question? Break from Toronto, Party Next Door, amazing song. Those are probably my top songs. I never skip those songs. Okay. Where do you get your inspiration from? Greetings from Germany. I love your vibes. Hi. Oh my God, that's so cool. I love when I like people that don't live in California freaking follow me. That's like crazy, especially like another country. Thank you. I love you. And I feel like I kind of answered it earlier. My vibes are very Devin. Carlson, I just love how she literally wears whatever she wants. That's like the dream. And Ruby, Sherry Madeline, Bella Hadid, oh my god, Kendall Jenner. I really like Kylie Jenner too. Like, I don't like what she wears, but I just like love her face. And I love the way she does her makeup. I love how she's like full glam all the time. But yeah, I don't know if that answered. Do you have a Pinterest? If so, what's your at? My at is Abelyn Salazar. I never put my last, I actually took my last name basically off all my social medias. I think the only one that still has it is my Pinterest. Actually, I think can I change it? I hate my last name, fun fact. No shade to my dad. He loves his. Sorry, I accidentally pressed stop on my clip. But yeah, my Pinterest username is Abelyn Salazar. Like I was saying, I took my last name off all my social medias. I don't like my last name. I just like I don't know, my name like doesn't flow. Nothing, not that it's like Hispanic. Like I'm not trying to like say I don't like my name because it's like a Hispanic last name. I don't like my last name because it doesn't flow with my first name. Like Abelyn Salazar is just like so long and like just seems like it doesn't flow off the tongue nicely. Like Justin Bieber, like something like that just like flows. I can't wait till my last name gets changed. If not, I will just pull a Jeff from Blog Squad and just be Abelyn because I love that and no one really has my name. So that's kind of clutch. So if my lips look better in this video, in this clip, mind your business. I put on my favorite lip product. And let me just announce it because I get asked so many times. And you guys need to know this lip combo for like brown skin girls. Like if you like are more tan, more on the brown side, this is probably the best lip combo for you. If you're more fair, probably not because it might be too dark for you. This is the KKW Beauty Lip Liner in Nude 2.5 and the lipstick in Nude 5. It looks like this. So it's a little bit dark. Thrift with me, I'd love to watch. I have it. Wait, what? Oh my god, that's lipstick. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I did not think it was a hickey though. There's literally no way it could have been a hickey. I thought a blood vessel popped. Oh, but she's saying thrift with me, I'd love to watch. I do have a thrift with me. And I feel like the only thing that's kind of hard to do about thrift with me is like when I go to the thrift store, I typically am going because I need to find stuff for either my Depop or my bundles. So I kind of forget because I'm already so focused on finding things, either for a bundle or just to shop. So I kind of forget. But I am gonna work on getting better at that because I feel like, yeah, I definitely would love to make that, and I feel like you guys would totally love to watch that just so I can answer all of your thrifting questions in one. Let's see. What do you consider your style to be? Um, I feel like I was always like a little bit more edgier than the rest of my friends. I always consider myself edgy, but now that I feel like I'm more comfortable with my style, I'm for sure not edgy. I definitely had like an edgy take on certain things and stuff like that, but I would not say I'm edgy. I would say I'm girly with casual mixed with like skater boy. Like I love to dress how I would want my boyfriend to look. I love wearing baggy jeans with like a baggy hoodie and like my Converse. Like that's like a go-to hoodie. That is like a go-to outfit if I'm like feeling really casual. But I also like to wear dresses with like cowboy boots and like a leather jacket, or I like to wear like mid-rise pants with like a baby tee and like some platform sandals. Like I feel like it just really depends. I would definitely say I'm on the girlier side, but I do have like kind of like a skater kind of edgy, funky. Actually, I feel like my friends would describe me as funky because I feel like I wear the funkiest clothing out of all my friends. Um, yeah, I guess that's if any of that made sense. That's what I it's all over the place, literally. Someone asked, questioned your sexuality slash gender. Um, no, I have not, but I don't know. I think this has to be a girl thing because I've talked about this with my friends. Like, I feel like I will like look at girls because I'm like, oh my God, that girl has like really nice like skirt on, or like she looks really good in that dress. Like, wow, like I'm like looking because I'm like, she looks good, you know? And I'm like, oh, I wish I looked like that. Like, kind of more comparing, I feel like when I look at girls, but not looking at like, oh my God, I like want to be with her. But I feel like my dad's always like, why are you like checking out that girl? I'm like, Dad, like literally she looks so good in that dress. Like I think I need to have that dress because that's how good she looks in it. Like I want to look that good, so I need that dress. I feel like I'm always just like checking out people, like, or I do that to guys too, be like, oh my God, that guy's like pants fit him so well. Like I feel like I don't know, I'm just always looking at people's clothes, and I feel like I guess it can get confusing if you're watching me look at someone. But I've never questioned my sexuality or gender. I like boys. That's just me. I really never thought I'd have to answer a question like that, but it's 2020. I feel like girls can like attest to that though, where they definitely will look at other girls because they like what they're wearing or they like how it fits them. Another one of these questions, who is my fashion icon? Again, Devin Lee Carlson, Bella Hadid, low key Emma Chamberlain. She goes hard. Oh my God, Harry Styles. I love looking at guys for fashion inspo. I love the way Harry Styles dress, and I keep burping. Ezra Miller. They're like very like there's like no boundaries. Like they literally wear whatever. I like love people who wear whatever they want, and their style is like so true to who they are. Like that's like my favorite. Like I think yeah, like Devin, she's so true to who she is, and like literally wears whatever she wants. So does Harry and Ezra Miller, and like I just like love that about people. Like that's what I'm drawn to when I'm looking for inspiration. Like people who look just like so confident and like they don't care about what they're wearing or who is looking at them. That is the best. Seriously, you guys, I love talking to you guys. I've only been live twice on TikTok because the first time I went live, I was kind of just like being dumb and I was just playing with my makeup and I was like, I wonder if anyone would join my live. And I had like a few people did and they were asking me questions. I, if you ask my friends, our favorite thing to do together is ask each other questions about each other and see who can get the answer right. Or we just like love knowing things about each other. I don't know why that's like our favorite thing to do. So I love going on live or like when you guys ask me questions, it's literally the best. And the most recent time I went live was like a week ago, like a few days ago. Oh my god, you guys freaking like I love talking to you guys. You guys are literally the coolest people ever. So the questions are slowly starting to fade. I feel like it's just like a weird time where people sometimes aren't on their phone. I feel like I already know when I stop filming, I'm gonna get tons of questions. So I've been kind of waiting. I filmed a funny TikTok while I was waiting for more answers. Um, but I got another style icon question that I feel like I might just end it off right here. If I get more questions within like the next hour, I'll probably film more and you'll probably see it. Um, I don't know. I keep wanting to drink water when I'm filming it. Um, But yeah, let me know if you guys liked this at all. I wanted it to be very casual. You can tell it's like not much production or effort is really happening. Let me know. I'm thinking about doing this like weekly, so I can have like 2 videos to post a week. I feel like this one is a lot easier. It won't take me that long to edit. And the structure is fairly easy. It's kind of based off like what you guys want to know. Let me know if you guys would be down to see this weekly. I can ask you guys questions weekly, and or you guys can ask me questions weekly. I'll just post about it, and you guys can feel free to DM me. My Instagram is Abelyn Alexa. I'll leave it down in the description box so you guys can follow me and see when I post the next Q&A. So you guys can ask me any questions you want. You can also leave some questions down below in the comments. Here I don't get that many comments, so it's pretty easy for me to read. But sometimes I kind of just forget that I even get comments on here. But yeah, like I said, let me know if you guys like this. I really like doing this because, like I said, I just like love talking to you guys. I feel like really oddly comfortable with the internet. I feel like I could talk about anything. Um, yeah, this is a safe place if you guys have any questions. If you guys just want to talk about certain things, bring up certain topics, I would love to do that. I love YouTubers and like podcasters who are just like very open and just like get conversations flowing. And eventually I'd like to get like an interactive part, like maybe you guys can send me like video messages or we could, I don't know, do something cool. To get you guys involved in it too. Maybe next time we'll do like video questions. That would be kind of fun. Um, but yeah, I guess if you guys don't see me in the next clip or if you don't see any more questions. Okay, hi guys. I know it's a different day. It is the next morning from the day that I filmed it. I woke up to like so many more questions and I started answering them on my Instagram. but some of them were like, I felt like the questions that I wanted to talk about yesterday, but they just like didn't get asked while I was like filming it. Um, and I thought I would just carry it on onto today because there were just so many more questions that I really want to answer that go further than I can answer like on an Instagram story. Because I can answer how I edit my Instagram photos on an Instagram story, but there were some that were like I definitely would love to talk about a little bit more. And I kind of started to answer some of them, but okay, let's see. A lot of you guys did just say hi, which is so nice. You guys said not a question, but I just wanted to say hi and I love your style so much. Like I got a few of those. You guys are so sweet. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. It really is such a big deal to me when people tell me stuff like that because I don't consider myself an influencer by any means. I'm literally a normal person, but I think I'm a normal, relatable person, and I love talking to you guys. I'm oddly comfortable with the internet. Like, I feel like I can really explain and just talk about things just because um, I want it to be like a safe place and let people know that, like, you're never alone going through something. Someone's probably gone through it before. And I just really love that about having gotten so many new followers and supporters because I really just want to have a place for everyone to like talk and feel comfortable and safe. That's like a really big dream of mine. I look up to Maggie McDonald. She's a YouTuber, and she I feel like is very personal and talks about a lot of things on her channel and on her Instagram. And one time I messaged her when she was doing like the same thing, like an asking a question type thing, and she answered it, and it was actually a really, really personal question that I had asked because I was going through it at the same time, and she answered it, and I was like, wow, like, okay, like I put her on such a pedestal, but she's such a normal person and someone that I can relate to. So I really want to do the same if I were to ever have like a really big platform. Like that would be my goal. But the question that I started getting a lot of was, what is your college major? Are you in school? Where do you go? What do you study? Are you still in class? And okay, so I answered it like very briefly, and I think I've already answered it earlier in this video, but I didn't really get into detail. Oh, and a lot of you guys are asking me about my internship too, which I can get into. So this girl asked me, "Are you in school?" And I said, "I'll go more in depth in my YouTube video, but just to preface, oops, not me losing my own story." I said, I stopped going to school last year. I had one of the hardest years mentally. My parents had just got divorced. I moved back home, was in an extremely unhealthy relationship, and worked two jobs and did not think about going to school at the time. And I still feel that way. I don't really feel like going to school right now is like what I want to do. Like I said earlier, having a platform, being able to connect with people is like always been my goal. I've wanted to be a YouTuber since I was like 14, 13, and I was just always really scared, and I never wanted to put myself out there in that way to like people online that I didn't know. But now that I'm very comfortable with myself, I've always wanted to, I want to carry out that goal of mine. So that's why I'm really, really active now on social media and try to talk and engage with people who follow me. So that is why I'm not in school because I'm growing myself. Well, that's the reason why I haven't gone back to school recently is because I want to continue growing myself as a brand, as you want to say. But yeah, last year, 2019, was really, really hard for me. My parents had just kind of decided to get a divorce. They're still going through a divorce right now, like it's not final. But things are definitely way better than when my parents like initially kind of decided to get a divorce. I was in a really toxic, long distance, unhealthy relationship. I kind of let it go on, I think, for too long, and it really just like affected my mental health. And this kind of all ties in together with my internship and school and like why I want to be why I'm like not in school still. So I dropped out of school last year because my parents couldn't really afford for me to live in San Francisco where I was going to school. I think I'd mentioned that already, and I came back home and I just really didn't know what I wanted to do anymore and where my life was going, and I didn't feel like I wanted to go to school. So I got an internship and I fell in love with it. I really, really, really enjoyed my internship so much. Um, but that kind of wasn't enough because it is an internship, and sometimes not all internships are going to be full time because you're not getting paid. And I needed money, so I got a second job working retail. So I never had a day off. I worked Monday through Sunday. Maybe I had one day off, but it was rare because I worked at my internship 3 days and I needed to be at least part time for my job. So I worked 4 days. So I really had no days off. I think I worked every single day for, I want to say, between August till maybe up until COVID happened. I really worked a lot. And that was because I was trying to fulfill something in myself because I wasn't going to school and I really wanted to prove to myself that I don't need school to be independent, to learn things, to be self employed, to start a business. I really wanted to prove to myself that experience sometimes can be the best option for some people that don't feel like school is for them. And I think I just really burnt myself out because I was working so much and I was going through a lot of things in my life emotionally and mentally that I wasn't myself. So when I kind of started to let some of the things go, so obviously my internship ended because I don't work there anymore. Um, and I kind of, I don't know, well, I ended my relationship and I kind of stopped putting myself in the middle between my parents' divorce. I really kind of started to feel like myself again and putting myself first, which kind of ties into another question that I kept getting asked a lot. It was, how did I find my style and how did I start posting whatever I wanted and wearing whatever I wanted and being more confident? Which also ties into what I was talking about earlier during this video is I just stopped letting the things that were really holding me down and bringing me down go. Something that I learned from my parents is that like their relationship was their relationship at the end of the day. My parents are my parents, and I really put myself, actually I didn't, I kind of got put in the middle of their relationship when things started to go south. And obviously I care about my parents so much that I was okay with being in the middle, and I tried being like a moderator in like a sense, but that really just wasn't my place to be in at all. Because at the end of the day they're both my parents, and regardless about like how they feel about each other now or what they were going through, I should have never been in that situation. And that really just put a toll on me emotionally, as well as a really unhealthy relationship. I kind of had emotional dependence on it. And when I was alone, I didn't like it because I just wanted someone to talk to. But once I kind of realized that that's like not even who I am, I've always been a really independent person. I let it go because I needed to find myself and work better for myself because I was in such a horrible state of mind. I was constantly sad and I had all these great things around me too, like my internship. So I think when I got my internship, I was so thrilled because it was something that I was doing again for myself and I was so happy. And then again, I feel like I'm just kind of saying a lot of the same things. But when it ended, I kind of was like, okay, like, what's next? What am I gonna do? So I kind of like took a little break because I, again, was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And by the end of the day, if you've worked any kind of customer service or retail job, you know that just those jobs just require so much of yourself because it's customer service based and you want to sell yourself or whatever. And yeah, I just think all that took a toll on me, and I quickly realized that I don't like working for other people. I really, really want to work for myself, and that's when I started during quarantine, uh, kind of playing around with clothes that I had, and then I kind of started to buy myself with the money that I had worked so hard for and saved, um, clothes that I've always wanted, and I started posting TikToks, and people really liked it, and I was like, that's crazy. I've never had this many amount of an audience or people watching me. And I really kind of started to find my style because I played around with stuff. And selling on Depop kind of happened on accident because I obviously thrift a lot. I thrifted before I even made TikTok videos or YouTube videos, and people would message me trying to buy my clothes that I was wearing, and I was like, it's actually not for sale, it's mine. Um, but then I ended up selling a few pieces, and people were asking me if I would put stuff on Depop for them to buy, and I did. And then it started to get larger and larger. I kind of started to buy a little bit of more stuff than just for myself, because maybe, I was like, oh, I'm sure someone would want this because I like it. I kind of just started buying more things of what I like. So yeah, I don't really know any of that made sense. I feel like everything kind of like ties together with how I started my Depop, how I started wearing the clothes I wanted, how I got my internship, am I in school? Like, I feel like they all kind of go together, and it kind of took me to where I am now. And I just can't even imagine where I'm going to be within the next year. Because I'm fully focused on myself, and I feel like it's really, really important sometimes to be selfish and to put yourself first, because I didn't for a year. And you could totally see that on like any of my pictures when I go look back. Like, I just look really sad and like not myself, and I wasn't. I really was just a sad person, and I wanted to get myself out of there, and I had to let go of a lot of things that were keeping me down. Not to say that I don't go through things now, but I'm definitely in a much healthier place mentally, where when things come to me, I feel like I can take it and I can battle it, anything that I'm going through. Yeah, I kind of wanted to go on that little tangent because I kept getting a lot of questions about school, internship, Depop, and everything happens for a reason and everything ties together. Like, if I didn't go through that such hard time with my family, because I feel like when you say like my parents are divorced, it doesn't, if you're not aware, because I wasn't, if people's parents got divorced, like, it didn't really affect me, or I didn't really think much of it. But like, when you really think about it, of course it's gonna affect you, because it's like your home and your family, and it's like, in a sense, breaking up. It's like really, really hard to go through emotionally, especially if you have like a big family. Like, I have two younger siblings who weren't like young, but they're just younger than me. So it was just really hard on my family at that time to go through that mentally. So, but yeah, if I didn't go through that, and if I didn't have to work two jobs, I would never know that I didn't like to work for other people. I mean, not everyone, no one likes to work, obviously, but I feel like there's just some people that are like really good at doing a job as opposed to finding a job for themselves. And my dad always sends me videos between like Elon Musk and Gary Vee saying like, if you're if you're not starting your own business, you're helping someone else work for theirs. And that really sat with me, because I feel like I have so many ideas and creative things that like I can think of, and I would hate to give them to someone that I feel like I could have done with it. I don't know. It's just something to think about. But yeah, everything happens for a reason. Everything ties together, like I was saying. But let me answer some more questions because there's still a lot. A question I got asked a lot too was, what was my college major? I was a business and marketing, and then I realized business was really hard because I was not good at math. I've never been good at math. I did communications and marketing. That's what I wanted to do at the time. And someone asked, will you be doing more Depop bundles? I don't know. I was just talking about this with my sister this morning. I love it. I think it's really cool, and I love styling people. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's more work than what it's really worth. And I don't want to give up yet because it's very recent to me, and I kind of want to like keep trying and see if I can get better at it. But my bundles are $60, and between the fees of Depop, PayPal, and shipping, there's kind of a small profit left, because I have to go out and buy stuff, and I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit more work than it's worth, but I gotta keep getting better at it. I need to perfect it somehow where I can find either the perfect price. I don't want to go higher than 65. I feel like 65 might be the most expensive that a bundle will be, unless someone wanted me to buy something that was more expensive. But I don't know. I have a bundle that I'm finishing today, my round of bundles. I don't think I'll be doing another set of bundles for another month, because I'm going to be out of town for like 3 weekends, and I just won't have time to do them. And I just kind of want to sell my normal things in my Depop, and kind of start working on doing a pop-up before the year ends. I really want to do one in, I'm sorry, either November or December. That will be kind of my next goal that I have for myself. And someone said, I love your style and I'm so jealous of you, and I love you. Never be jealous of me. Never be jealous of anyone. I know that's so hard to say, and obviously I get jealous sometimes of people, But I feel like when I kind of started to more admire someone instead of be jealous of someone, I I just feel like I felt better because I was a really jealous person for like a year within that same year because my life wasn't like this person's or my friends had their life so much easier, but like you really just never know what someone's going through. So I only kind of post sometimes my Instagram like posts are mainly like highlights of my life. So not everything you see on social media is true. Everyone is going through something, but I try to be as apparent with you guys as possible. Let's see. Yeah, so I got more questions of when did you find your style? P.S. I love you. I love you too. Um, yeah, I feel like this goes like kind of during quarantine when I was kind of forced to like stop, like slow down because I was working so much. And obviously everyone was staying home and I was just playing around with clothes and starting TikTok and I got a response, like a really good response when I was posting my TikToks, like people liking my outfits. And they weren't outfits that I would normally post an Instagram picture in because I was like embarrassed or like nervous to post pictures of like me in like certain outfits for some reason. But then once I got a really good response on TikTok, I was like, well, like this is actually what I want to wear and people seem to like it, so I don't even know what I'm so afraid of. And I don't know, like I feel like for like 2, 3 years I wore like a bodysuit and like jeans and boots because that's like what all my friends were wearing and I don't know, like it just like wasn't me at all and like so not my style. And I've always been like a sneaker girl, a baggy jeans girl. Like I liked it before I was even popular, but I didn't wear it because everyone was wearing like skinny jeans and like black booties and like a really cute bodysuit. But that was just like so not me. I don't know, maybe that was just like the style like then when I was living in San Francisco like 2 years ago. I feel like everyone wore that, but they looked so much better and then I felt so uncomfortable. Like I wanted to wear like a, a baby tee, a cropped tee, and like kind of like mid-rise baggy jeans and like sneakers. Like that's what I wanted to wear, and I just didn't. But now I kind of wear more elevated versions of that, and I just really love the trends now more than the trends that happened when I didn't know. Like I love the trends of sweater vests and low Doc Martens. Like I never thought I would wear those, but like I just love it so much, and I want to wear that. So I feel like that's kind of how I found my style. Was kind of just deciding like I don't want to wear what's in to other people. Like I want to wear what I think is cute. And the thrift stores are just like it's so cool because like everything is so um like to you. It's 1v1. Like you can't find the exact same piece as me. I don't know. I just like love that it's like kind of unique. That is probably my favorite thing. I also posted about hot yoga because someone asked me about my favorite workouts. And I just said hot yoga and hot cycling, but you guys already know I do hot cycling because it's been on my YouTube channel before. And she said, have you seen any progress in yourself since you started hot yoga? Asking so I can start. So maybe not so much hot yoga, more hot cycling. I did, but also my diet has changed so much. When I wasn't working out, yeah, I'm not, I don't want to put a label on myself. I'm not vegetarian. I don't want to say I'm vegetarian. I definitely don't eat red meat and I try to stay away from dairy as much as possible, but I kind of just I guess I don't know how to explain it. My diet has just changed so much. Like I kind of still eat whatever I want because my body has a craving. I'm gonna give my body that craving because I don't want to limit myself. Because I feel like whenever I limit myself, I go crazy when I want it back. But I just try to eat like more vegetables, less meat. Um, yeah, I feel like it's mainly my diet. It's helped my body kind of change a little bit more than the workouts. The workouts definitely amped it up because obviously it helps. You're so nice. You kept saying that you don't think I care, but you love my fashion inspo, or I am your fashion inspo, which is crazy to me. I can't believe I don't know. I'm someone's fashion inspo because I have like my thing, my Instagram like on business settings, so I can see what people like save my picture, send it. And one of my most saved pictures was like 300 saves, and I was like, that means people are using this picture for like inspiration because that's what I do when I save pictures, which is crazy to me. I never thought I would be this many people's fashion inspirations. That's always been a dream of mine, but it's like it feels surreal, like just because like I don't know, but it's crazy that that's happening. And a lot of you guys said that you love my style, which is crazy. I feel like I do have a lot of similar styles to people that are like trending right now. I wouldn't say like I have the most like unique sense of style by any means. I dress very similar to a lot of girls like on Pinterest, but that's mainly where I get my inspiration and the vibes. Also, I was on live and I was sitting in the spot and people kept thinking I was farting, but I wasn't. It's my chair. Whenever I move, it makes a funny noise. So if you think I'm farting, I'm not. I would own up to it if I did. Cute Halloween fits for our next video. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. Um, I can give you some ideas. I am like the worst with Halloween. I never really decide what I want to be until like the week of. Like I am the worst. Like unless I kind of already know, like I've thought about it, like then yeah, but for the most part I never really think that far ahead. I am a very much a last minute kind of gal when it comes to that. I wanted to be a fairy originally, like a pixie, like how Kendall and Kylie were. But I think I'm just going to like my Nina's house and I was just gonna do something more simple, not that crazy. I think that would be really cute if someone did that. I might be a devil this year, or an angel. I literally don't know, but angel and devils are always classics. That'd be really cute. I also really wanted to be a fembot from Austin Powers, but I feel like I would want a really cute boyfriend to do that with in the future. I think that's so cute. I feel like I answered the main thing that I wanted to answer, which was kind of like my school and stuff like that. You guys are like the coolest. I love talking to you guys. Let me know if you guys love these kind of interactive where I kind of answer questions and talk, or if you guys just want simply vlogs. I really enjoy this. Like I love going live. I think it's so cool because I get a chance to talk to you guys like in real time. And I love these videos. I love answering questions. Like this is the best. Like how else can you know a person besides like asking them? I love it. I love doing this so much, and I feel like you can't beat something that you love. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching slash listening. Sorry I look like this right now. Um, but yeah, I love you guys so much. See you guys in the next video. I have a lot of videos coming up, so I think I'm gonna post this one first, and then my birthday video, and then I have a video that I filmed about like a week ago with my dad and my siblings. We went to San Diego and did like a road trip thrift. Originally, that video was already supposed to be up, but I kind of lagged, and I think you guys want to see my birthday video first. So I think I'm gonna post my birthday video first, and then my thrifting vlog, and then this one either might be first or the birthday video. So it's one of those, but I have lots of videos coming and I am going to New York in November with my brother. That's a whole other story. I really actually I can just tell it now because I guess it's like not that big of a deal. But yeah, last year when I was going through all that stuff with my family, obviously there was some financial hardships because divorce is expensive as fuck. And I didn't really have like crazy amount of like spending money. Um, all my friends literally around this time last year did a girls trip to New York, and it's been my dream to go to New York with like my friends. Like that would be like sick, but I couldn't afford to go, and my parents at the time didn't really have the means to like give me money to like they could maybe have bought me my flight, but like they didn't have money for me to like spend while I was there, so I wouldn't have been able to like eat or have a place to stay. So I sat that one out obviously because I just couldn't go. But I was really sad because I that's like all I wanted to do was go to New York with my friends and kind of just forget all my troubles for a weekend, but I couldn't. So now that I like had my money, I've been saving and I like really just wanted to go to New York. I just had this itch that I've been wanting to go and my brother wants to go too. So we're going. Yeah, that vlog will be fun. So I went on another little spiel. But anyways, I love you guys so much. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.